Alright, what is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Vertical Hairline back with the second episode of the Idiots podcast. Um, our friend Jake was supposed to join us. I asked him, we can say his name, he doesn't mind. Our friend Jake was supposed to join us today, but he couldn't. He had baseball practice, something like that, and he was unable to join us, but we do have Kanza again.
Yeah,
Right
I'm
here.
trying to talk more about stuff that we're interested in because to get a feel of what we wanted to do, and we both wanted to do more stuff that we like. So, honestly, I do have one talking point that I actually do want to bring up because I actually have a great story. So, what's the most creepiest encounter you've ever had?
When I was little,
Mm-hmm.
I was with my
Sorry,
I was with my friend Nolan. He was in
um,
the chase. Actually, no, never mind. Yeah, I was with my friend.
mm-hmm.
We with my friend Nolan, and we were playing like catch or whatever, and we were uh at this park. They
Oh,
had like this
I
super
think you
big
told me
field.
this.
No, I don't think I've told you this. Have
What
I?
did it roll by down to like some car and some dude said, "I got your ball on my trunk."
No, that's not the one. That was a different one.
Okay,
Actually, that might have
okay,
been the
no,
creepiest clip.
I don't know. Go ahead.
But this big white van pulled up. You know, like kind of generic, but it's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
creepy.
generic. Yeah, still.
But we were playing at the park, right? And we're trying to, I don't know, play frisbee. I kind of forgot what we were doing, but we were there, and he like steps out. He has like all this dirt on him and stuff. He looks like generic redneck, like one that like sips on whiskey a lot.
Oh yeah,
You
I
know
know
what
that.
I'm
I've seen
talking
that.
about.
Yes, I know.
And
I've
then he
seen
like
that.
starts to walk over. He has like a paper in his hand, and he's
Oh
like about to
crap.
question us. And this is at like
Mhm.
11 at night, also. So
Oh,
me and Nolan were like, what's
how
happening?
old?
I don't know how old he was,
Okay,
but
so
then we kind of just left, and then we saw his truck leave.
I got two. So one involves someone I know and doesn't. So I'm gonna do the one that doesn't involve someone. So I was going camping with my grandpa and my dad, and we're sitting there. My dad goes to go get a can opener from a store. So me and my grandpa are sitting there. I remember we're in the middle. It's a campsite. There are a couple of people around. This dude drives up, right? So maybe I think it was like an old car. Drives up. He steps out. Shuts the door. Goes, "You dusty?" And I go, and my grandpa goes, "Excuse me." He goes, "You dusty?" I was me, Mr. Dusty, out here tonight. And he said no, and they start talking for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, okay. A dude pulls up, and he goes, "Hey, I'm Dusty," and he goes, "Okay." They're talking. They set up a tent, and both of them slept in the same tent. hmm And then another one I was talking about was I was with someone I know. I'm not gonna disclose. Oh wait, was it here? I might be thinking of something else. No. The creepiest thing was at my school. It was my first day showing up, right? So I'm not gonna disclose their name, but let's call them Miss S and Miss E, I think. So
Wait, was it?
I'm walking out to my car, and they stop me. They say, "Hey, hey, new kid. Sorry, I don't know your name. Come here, please." And I said, and I'm walking over there like, okay, they wanted my name, blah blah blah. No, they look at me and they say, "Can we have your phone number?" I go, "My what?" And they go, your phone number. You got a phone, right?" And I'm sitting there, and me being me, I'm like, "Oh, okay, they just want to get to know me." So I give my phone number, right? I give my phone number, my original phone number that I still have, and they never talk about it again. They never bring it up again. They just have it. That was weird for me because, first off, I don't know them. It was just weird. And then another creepy one I have was I was getting the mail. I was no wait no I think no not that. Sorry. I was getting the mail in my house, and this white van pulls up, right, like yours, kind of. But instead,
Mhm.
she's maybe 4 foot tall woman. She gets out, and she's getting real close. Like she's maybe 1 foot from me, maybe. She gets out. She steps outside the car. She looks at me, and I'm about, I got my phone on the keyboard ready to dial, and she goes, "Oh, I wasn't gonna hit you," and I was like, I wasn't worried about that, and I just go inside.
Wait,
Um,
you cut out for a little bit. What did you say?
so I was ready to dial the police, and she gets out. She's like, "I wasn't gonna hit you, sweetheart." and I go and I'm thinking to myself, I wasn't worried about that, and I just go back inside. It was weird. And then we were talking about before this how EA is a terrible company. We were talking about that for a while, which we
Mhm.
agree it is a terrible company.
It's because they like,
Loot boxes.
yeah, it's that, and it's like minimal gameplay like satisfaction for
Yeah,
maximal like
it's like
money
you pay. It's like
laundering.
I paid $80 for this, and I only like half it's locked behind a paywall. Like, huh?
I know,
Like,
and then
how's
and
this?
then also make like updates super large because it's like,
And
oh,
then
you wanna,
look, but
they have to
go ahead.
install an update because they're like have to put a bundle in the shop that you're never gonna buy, but they still have to put it there.
But an indie
They don't
developer
count.
can make a game and for like $20, and they sell all the DLC. Indie game developers, people running out of their garages, make better than EA, a multi-billion-dollar company. It's something to think about. And then you got Ubisoft, which is an okay company. Uh, it's okay. We were, but they've banned people for stupid reasons, like like Spanish people. The word black. I mean the the color black in Spanish is what I don't want
Um,
to. I'm not gonna
forgot.
say. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but it's not the N word, right? So you say it. You say it in chat like, "Oh, I'm doing a crossword puzzle. What's the black? What's the Spanish word for black?" They say it, they get banned. But some dude can span the F word just 1,000 times and not get banned. Okay, and then it's like and server security is very bad with Ubisoft. Like it's bad. I'm getting booed out of games because people send packets to my router, which is illegal.
Oh yeah, that's actually something that Ubisoft can't deal with. DDoSing is not something that's Ubisoft's fault. It's more on Sony's.
Yeah,
It's
I
more
know,
Sony's fault.
but they don't have good server security. Like it's like bare minimum security. It's like good enough that no one knows, but it could be better. Like Google has like the best security in the world, and
Mm,
well, I mean they have really good security, but they don't really get hacked. Like, so they do a database link, which is a database leak, which is actually easier to do. But anyway, let's get off that. Um, we were we were sorry. I was I can't I don't know if I can mention the class, but oh yeah, I was in choir class last year, and we were I was just standing there, and you remember I'm the only dude. Remember this, right? So I'm standing
mhm.
there, and I'm sitting there, I walk in the door, and so we're all in a circle, right? Like everyone's in a circle, these people, and they're like, okay, go around the table and name one thing that you're good in. People say, oh, I'm good at drawing. People, I'm good at art. I'm good at speaking. I'm good at blah blah blah.
Mhm.
You might want to take this out, but some girl says, oh yeah, I'm as flexible as a 7-year-old. I'm like, okay.
Wait, what?
So I'm not. I gave her no. I can't say her name or initial, but she looks at me, right, and she's well, still friends, but she looks at me, right. She goes, I'm as flexible as a 7-year-old. I'm like, okay, and it goes around and it gets to me. And remember, this is before I did narrations, right? I say, oh, yeah, I'm really good at history, like some generic.
Uh huh.
There was another thing we were talking about how in that same class how come I'm sitting right next to my Wi-Fi router, two bottles. Explain this to me. I'm physically touching the router and I'm not getting better signal. It's weird.
Some routers are really bad.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's
Okay, but I was thinking about this before the podcast. But why do you think that Fortnite is like dead slash dying? Like, what reason?
well, I think it is because the company itself. So Epic Games doesn't make good games like Fortnite. So like they make regular games, but they're not as popular as Fortnite. And Fortnite now has so many bugs and so many glitches and so many like they don't care anymore. Before then, right, like maybe season 2 or 1, they were pushing out updates left and right. Making the game good, which you should.
Mhm.
And once it got popular and making millions of dollars, they just went, okay, we don't care, we don't care, we don't care, and they don't care at all. So like as long as we're getting millions of dollars per month, we don't care if the game's good.
Yeah, I actually think it's like not mostly the community's fault, but it's like 60% Epic's fault and 60% the community's fault. Because the
That's
community's
112.
fault, they wanted, um, I don't know.
That
Let's just,
it'd be
I can't really give it. Okay,
sixty
wait.
percent Epic, 40% community. Because that would
Yeah,
be
yeah. I can't really think about an example right now, but like, I don't know. Like
they took
they
they
wanted
took.
like the community wanted drum guns back,
Hmm.
and that would be a terrible idea. That was the most unbalanced mess ever. But Epic still listened to them. So
Yeah, right then. But after people forgot about them, they removed them and never said anything.
no, but then the community wants something, Epic gives it to them, and then it just makes the game super broken. And plus,
Yeah,
you can't. Another thing, you can't have fun in Fortnite anymore. Like, you can't find like a default skin and then mess around with him, like lock him in a
yeah.
box or do something like that, because you're like better than him. Everyone's just sweating like their cheeks
And
off.
they made the pick rate, which I don't have a problem with, but they made it more so that you get a black default, which I don't have a problem. End of the day, is really changing one system gonna fix all what's going on? Really, is it?
Yeah, it's
Because
like
I don't think it is.
I feel like games. This is just in generalized, but games they try to like push stuff that's out of their control. Like
Yeah,
it's like the meme. We did it. If we finally solved racism, like if you
yeah.
make
It's like a picture
the
of like a
pick rate
black
for a
square.
black character higher than the white one, just from
Yeah,
RNG, it's not gonna solve racism. Like
I know.
no one's gonna
This
think you're
is
like not racist or
racism
something.
was a problem like when I was like 7. It's been a problem since I was like, 5 years old. It's been a problem since
It's
then.
always been a problem in every
It
country. It's
has.
not just America.
It's bad in Middle Eastern countries and especially China. Very bad. But we can't talk about that. But it is sad to think that maybe one day that I don't think there's ever going to be equality because people are not going to change. I doubt there's ever going to be full equality between African Americans and white people. I mean, I hope there's eventually equality that we don't care if you're white or black, Mexican, whatever. But I
Hmm.
doubt that's ever going to be true. I doubt. If so, it's going to be like 200 years from now. And like, we need another Martin Luther King Jr. We need another one.
It's not as bad as it was back then. That's what people are
I
making
know,
it out to be.
but
They're like,
still,
well,
it's
yeah,
I'm not.
it's almost like you can't.
It's
It's a problem you can't really solve.
Yeah, I know, but it's like we saw like well, a German by the name of H said that, but we stopped him, and we stopped that quicker than all this. I think now I'm a huge conspiracy theorist, right? I I am a little bit because I do believe that the government hides stuff. I do believe it, and I always will believe it. They hid JFK's files for 20 years and released them like a year ago. They're hiding stuff about it. They're hiding stuff about like all of this. They're hiding stuff about a certain virus. They're hiding stuff about a certain country. They're hiding stuff.
I think that's more China related.
I know, but still, like, do you think it's weird that our president is making friends with the country that's attacked us for millions of years?
But what country?
Korea.
North Korea mainly.
Yeah, whatever. But still, they've
I don't think
attacked
it's
us.
Korea.
I do, but it also like I get that we need to. Have you noticed that he's broken all the records for the first president to be free or whatever?
What?
I thought Trump broke a record for being the first U.S. president to cross the North Korean. But I thought Dwight Eisenhower went to Korea. Am I wrong?
I have no clue. I'm not one to know
On,
that.
I should off the top of my head. But we were talking about how people in the South really don't like people outside from their state. I mean, I was thinking it because like, look, where I live, I'm not gonna say what state, but I live somewhere in the South. I can say that. And the state I go to, uh, yeah, he went to Korea, so he wasn't the Trump wasn't the first person. Anyway, we were talking about how crap, how I'm sorry. We were talking of crap, bro. I
Drop it.
lost. I
Or I'll
lost it.
talk.
Yeah, you talk. I lost it. Hold on. Oh, I'll think. Oh yeah, we were talking about how people in the South do not like outsiders. So let's say let's say you live in Alabama or whatever,
Hmm.
which I've been to that state before, right? And we said to the cashier there, oh yeah, we're originally from this state, which is in the South. She looked at us like we were Yankees, like we were fighting the Civil War, and she didn't like that. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I mean, people here do not like outsiders at all. At all. It's bad.
Also, it's weird in that certain state that he lives in. I'm trying not to.
Yeah.
I don't want to edit as much. Last
Don't.
episode was bad.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
That was.
censor myself a little. It's not really censorship, but
We were. Oh yeah, go ahead.
So Kansas sent me this video. So it looked. I thought initially I thought it was like a guy in a cop in this parking lot.
Oh yeah.
And this
I'll-
guy,
I'll-
he just pulls
yeah.
out a lightsaber. So I'm watching. Like,
No.
it looks super real. Also, I'll play the clip after this.
No, it's real. No, it's real. So I'm sitting in my car. I'm on the phone with someone, a scammer. I'm giving her the runaround. Oh no, I'm Tassis Kilgore with blah blah blah. You got the wrong number, blah blah blah. And all of a sudden, I turn the background, fight, and I'm like, ooh, a street fight. And no, I look out. This dude has a lightsaber, and they're going at. Some dude drives by and goes, "Go red." Just keeps going.
No, but initially he sent me the video. I thought it was a cop, but it was just two kids fighting. It looks super.
Yeah.
Funny.
But one of them looked like 30 years old. The other dude didn't look that old. One of them looked small. We were also talking about like what people are doing, being stuck inside all the time. Both states we live in are completely almost locked down. We were talking about this, like people are doing the same side. Most people now are either watching like, YouTube or playing games, really.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I think it's important to get someone to talk to during this pandemic. I think it is.
Yeah, probably. That's it. Like, that's what some people do. Like, that's why some people get depressions because they don't talk to anyone. The only thing they do is social media.
Me being me, I'm already a little antisocial to begin with, so it didn't really affect me. But one day I was like, screw it, I'm tired of this person. Like 2 months, screw it, I'm gonna give her a call. So I did. We talked for 3 hours. It was fine. But while also we were. So if you don't know, somewhere in the video he's gonna put in a clip of me narrating, and I was narrating this clip. I was reading the script. It took me 2 hours to type. I'm reading it, and it's getting to the point where it's getting very bad in the story. Like I'm just going at like it's getting very gritty. It's getting very like dude's about to the breaking point, right? And I'm doing this. My neighbor walks outside.
Wait, really quick. You'll see this clip at the end of the video.
Opens the door, and goes, "Oh," and shuts the door. And I'm sitting there like, right, like, did I say something? Like, I didn't know what I did wrong. I was like, man, I can't sit on this front porch and read out loud about. Never mind, I'm not gonna spoil the narration just yet. We were also talking about how the Star Wars movies have gone downhill. It's so bad. And like in the new one, I remember what the new one is. Me and him both don't like flashing lights because we both get migraines because of it. In that movie theater, there's no warning for epilepsy. Not one warning.
Oh yeah. Also, nothing against the LGBTQ community, but I was watching the new Star Wars. I forgot what it was, and it was so boring. I hated it so much. So I just fell asleep, and I woke up right at the end part. I was like sitting in my theater chair. They're actually pretty comfortable now that I think about it.
Is it the part where like is it where she's laying on her back and she has like all the Jedi like talking?
No, it's where Rey kisses another girl.
What movie did you watch?
Right to that part.
Hold on, what
it was like post credits. It was post credits, but that's what I wake up to.
I'm not doubting you, but I'm reading this one. Did Rey kiss a girl? I know in the new. Are you thinking about? Oh, what's that game? Oh, it just came out. Last of Us 2. You think about Last of Us?
Oh no, that game, yeah.
Are you sure it's? Are you sure?
I've never played Last of Us.
I don't really care for it because it's so realistic to what's going on.
I know.
When you see it. No, she kisses Kylo, not another girl. I mean, maybe she does. I don't remember. I haven't seen the movie in forever. But we were also we were talking about how crap, what was it? We were waiting to do this podcast for like 2 hours. I called a random number that I found online, and it's a car dealership, right? So me being me, I'm like, okay, if I get this, I'm gonna try and get her number. So she picks up. She's like, "Hi, this is Rachel, some motor company. How may I help you?" I was like, "Hi." I was like, "Hi. This Deborah." And she goes, "No, this is the car dealership." I was like, "Dang it, she gave me the wrong number." She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I was like, "Man, I got catfished again." And she starts feeling sorry for me. I'm like, "No, I'm joking." And I hang up. We also called a wrinkle. No, we called. There's a number out there where if you call it, you get Shrek's theme song played.
We
That one was
also, right before this, we tried out,
wrinkles.
what's it called? It's own Eagle or something?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's it. It's weird because it says it's monitored, but I don't think it really is. I was trying to get someone to do this. I was gonna go there and
No.
I was
I
gonna be
said
like, if I
no.
do a backflip, will you sub to my YouTube channel? And
I
never
said no.
happened
I said no because I don't have a
because
computer.
there's some special pictures.
Oh my word, bro! Shut up, please. I'm gonna get so many questions at. So many. I'm not ready for it. Oh yeah, crap. What was it? We were. Oh, you still have that number I gave you, right? Of that certain person you said you were gonna call during this.
Oh yeah, I do. Actually, I
Do it.
can't call because I have an iPad. I just
Dang it, dude.
realized.
Dang it, dude. Never mind. Abort. It's not anyone from my school. It's not anyone from this. A
This
random
school.
number I found. It's not from the school. It's from someone I found on the internet. Anyway, we were also we were I remember what it was, but we've just been so bored like during this like past 2 weeks. I've just been super bored the past 2 weeks. It's been so like it's bad where I live, especially because like there are people legit. Oh yeah, Jake Paul got swatted. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't keep
I'm
up with that
happy.
stuff.
I'm happy. I don't like that man. Films
Mm-hmm.
films a certain thing
Certain
in,
body.
in a certain forest and doesn't apologize for it. But says, "Oh, it wasn't my fault." Blah blah blah. The person who should have done it. Blah blah blah. But we went to a forest that's notorious for this. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and we were also I remember what it was. We were talking. We were trying to do. What was it? Oh yeah, we were trying to do a let's play on Minecraft. But while we were doing that, I found this number of. I found this weird phone number online. I was just looking at weird numbers, and I call it. There's this dude going, "Hi, you've reached Wrinkles the Clown. Sorry, I can't take your call. Let me a message and I'll call you back. He he he." And he didn't hear it, so I play, and he screams, "Is that real?" It was weird. Then we had I forget what it was. Oh yeah, we had crap. I don't remember. Every time I almost not that crap. Every time I almost gave myself a concussion playing soccer.
No,
So I was playing soccer, man. I was like
soccer is a
9
chicken
years.
sport. I don't even know how you could.
Yeah, I was playing. I was like 9 years old, shut it. And I was goalie, right? I go to get the and all you hear is and I smacked my head on the goalpost, and it was hard. I fell, bro. I legit like blacked out for like maybe 10 seconds. Like I just blacked out. I was
My
like,
friend,
oh, it was
the
bad.
friend that I forgot. I already mentioned in this podcast, but he
Right? Oh yeah.
it was I can say his name. Actually, no, his parents don't want me to.
Who?
It N. We'll
Prank
just say
call?
N.
Oh,
N.
okay, not him. Okay,
Yeah. But
not him.
he's he was we were doing like whenever I was lived back in Vegas, we loved to do like parkour and stuff, like climb walls or whatever. I thought it was
Is it?
cool
Oh
or
yeah.
something. And
Lucky. I lived in a flat state. Very flat. Go ahead.
so I was there, and then but anyway, me and him were there, and we were like trying to do this one thing. I forgot what it's called, but you basically you kick off the wall, then vault straight over it because you have like enough momentum or something. And we were like, we just learned how to do it, and we thought it was like super cool. So we were repping it out. We were just like doing it over and over. And so the way you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to put your foot on the wall, and then you use that to get momentum to kind of fly up and then like put your hands down, vault it, right? And
Yeah.
so he's running at the wall like full speed, or else you don't get enough momentum. And he gets there and he tries to put his foot up, but he doesn't. It like slips or something. He just flies
Oh
head
no.
first straight into the brick wall.
Oh my word.
He told
That
me
hurt.
he was out for like 15 seconds, and my dad jumped the wall. Was the fastest I've ever seen him jump a wall, like, ever. He vaults
That hurt.
over it like he's a pro like free runner
I
or
can
whatever.
I can I can see it and I don't like it. I don't think I've ever like I don't think I've ever had a concussion ever.
Neither have I, even though I
I've
play
no
football, which is kind of surprising.
I have too. There was a I think I don't know if it made it to the final cut. But I had a teacher who who uh in football I was gone for like 3 weeks because I was out sick, like really bad.
Yeah, you told
And
me this.
oh yeah, I come back and I had makeup work to do. I was like, screw it, might as well do it. And it was just like it was like a quiz or something that I never knew about. And I do it. I do it. I turn into it, right? Okay, a week goes by, she doesn't grade it. A month goes by, doesn't grade it. And I'm fed up. So I go to her and I say, hey, I'm gonna grade this. You're screwing me over. Get this done. And she's like, well, I have so many papers to grade. I'm like, it's been a month. This
That
is like
was
one.
we'll say a teacher named Miss J. She was
Do
at
I
our
know her?
no, she was our ninth grade math teacher.
No. Oh yeah, I was only there in
And
crap.
we were doing math, and Jake, we can say his name. He's the one who's supposed to be on the podcast, so he turns in his work, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it says very visibly Jacob in the top right. And she turned in like 3 of them, and she was like behind on the grading, like she always is, or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And we turned it in, and so she has this board on the back of the wall. It's called the no name board, and that's where she puts everybody
Oh
with
yeah.
no name. And
I don't.
his paper's there, like like smack in the middle with his name on it,
Yeah.
and it's on the no name wall. It was the stupidest thing me and him have ever seen.
There's
He shows it
there's
to her.
this.
She goes, "Oops, sorry, little mistake. You're still gonna be counted late though,
Oh,
or,
I would
or
fight her.
degraded or
I
whatever."
would fight her so hard. I hate teachers that do that. I There's this one teacher here who she no I my public school in Missouri. I was legit put in a special not like autistic, not like those disability classes. I was put in classes. I was put in this like disabled class kind of where people go who like reading problems like and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was put in there because my handwriting was bad. No joke. And there's legit a kid who's like almost completely blind in that class. Why am I here? I was like, bro, why am I here? Like, they generally thought I had like Parkinson's. I was like, I'm 14. How can you get that at 14? I don't know. I don't know if you even can. Can you? Hold on.
I don't know what that is. I think I've heard of it
Parkinson's.
before.
Parkinson's is like that. It's like elderly people get it. It's where like your hand shakes the time, like
I
always.
have no clue what that is.
Now, well, it like makes it's like your hand shakes stable your hand at all. So everything looks like everything like it's like you can't stop moving your hands basically. I don't know how to explain it. I don't explain it. I'm wondering what's like kind of schizophrenia. I've always wondered. I would never be lonely. Have my imaginary friend just jump off the building. Like, why is it? When you ever had that dream? Wake up, brush hit the ground. How I've never jumped off a building, and how do I know what that experience is? Like I've never felt what's like to jump off a building. It's weird. Like people nowadays say that depression's all in your head. It's like depression's not a real thing.
It's real, but I feel like a lot of people are faking it for
Make it up,
attention.
yeah. Those people make it up, but there are maybe 20% make it up, but the rest of people actually have it. Like,
In Utah, actually, not in Utah,
is
but
it
people make it up
her?
because they think that being depressed is like popular.
No,
Excuse
it's
me,
not.
It's mainly females. Just saying.
Okay,
I'm not making
not
any generalization.
not every female. I've only met one.
I know,
I'm
but
not gonna say
most of
her
them
name.
they think it's cool, so they act like
Yeah,
they're depressed.
but that also has to do with the internet and people listen to like depressing
Yeah, and like
songs
social
and crap.
media, and they don't,
Like
and they
like
never go
no,
outside.
like but there are people I know that do social media and go outside, not depressed, but
Yeah, but it's
I
the
mean
only thing they do. They're trying to become like Charlie
yeah
D'Amelio or something.
yeah, but I mean depression can be caused by most of things. Maybe traumatic experiences, maybe stuff like that, but mostly it's for like you see like those girls who are like yeah I listen to Billie Eilish I'm always depressed and crap and you see them like laughing 20 minutes later like
Yeah,
okay
because they're trying to hold on. So it's like,
yeah but like depression in a nutshell is weird like you can easily be depressed like that for maybe 5 minutes and you're back to normal. It's like those people in Dr.
it's
Phil
because
I
it's based
swear
on emotions, not like actual.
yeah and then you got people who fake and go on Dr. Phil and why they're getting
Yeah, Dr.
exposed.
Phil. Another thing about that, it's like a proven strategy to become popular,
Yeah,
right?
go on Dr. Yeah, but like there's this one Dr. Phil. She was like a 12-year-old girl who, like, she strangled baby birds as a kid. She beat a hamster to death with like a flashlight. She choked one of her siblings almost to death. They have to lock up knives because she'll stab people with them. Like she like has schizophrenia stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They took this 12-year-old girl to Dr. Phil. Why? Your girl is schizophrenic. Take her to a mental asylum where she belongs.
I know, and why don't they do mental asylums anymore?
Like, okay, mental asylums, people think, oh, being locked up in a straitjacket. No, that's not.
Unethical. Yeah, but
Those
like
are like,
those aren't real
eh,
people.
I know, but like, I've met like people who are like schizophrenic or whatever. I mean, they're not locked up in a straitjacket all the time. Like, a mental asylum is really just like a hospital for like really insane people to get help.
I really want mental
It's
asylums back because
it's not like the movies where you go in there like
they
rotting.
lock you up as like solitary confinement or
Yeah,
whatever.
but solitary confinement in prison is different too. That's way different. Like, I'm almost pretty sure. No, that's not. But like mental asylums, are they still? No, are they?
No, they got banned.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, because
So
it's like
so
unethical or whatever.
where do schizophrenia people go then? Like, if I have a mental breakdown, where am I taken? Wake up in the Dr. Phil show. They shoot it with a train. Wake up on the Dr. Phil show.
So what is
Uh,
your name?
yeah. What's your life like? We found you on the side of the road, banging your head and knife in your hand. Like, yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, we took you to Dr. Phil. Oh wait, you're about to bite your jugular. Oh whoa.
The
Like
Dr. Phil is the instant solution to anything.
Dr. Phil. I mean, he does help people, but also it is the shots they do in the episode where it's like the mom staring off in the distance and like
Yeah,
it's
they
like a
make it
black.
super dramatic.
Yeah, but
There's
the
some
bad
like
thing
I
is
don't know, did something
okay.
super minor, like
I
get
have
cheated in school, and they're like Dr. Phil, this is what we
I know
need.
I know people that do film work like at school, like they do outside film, like maybe do skits and crap outside work. They've told me themselves, yeah, those like edits they do are scripted, like they're scripted, like they made them do it. So it's not like videos they found. It's like they're making them look depressed. They're making them look like all this money.
I know,
Which don't get me
it's pretty obvious that it's
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He is a good person, but also it is reality TV show we're talking about. Where the Kim Kardashians get popular by themselves completely out of plastic,
just
and
bury
somehow
themselves in plastic.
yeah, and there's another thing like how is it that why is it that they're getting popular by doing like plastic nose jobs and crap when an actor does it they're in trouble? Like how dare an actor do it because his nose isn't shaped like I don't know like how come he doesn't look like Hunchback of Notre Dame? Like, how dare you, like, do that to your body and crack while they're over here, like, making turtles, like, gag whenever they look at them. And this whole Save the Turtles business, I swear.
No, that was old one.
Oh, I swear, bro. Like, Save the Turtles. Save the Turtles. Like, no, stop. I hate it. There's so many people here that, like, can't say that. Dr. Phil again, I swear. There's a woman who legit leaves out needles for her 7-year-old. Her 7-year-old knows what's like the ship, certain things. Like, know how to like the pack it and do it. They took him to Dr. Phil. Like,
Why?
I don't know. There's some. I can't even explain the stuff I've seen. There's a dude who thinks he's a cyborg. There's a dude who legit steals pop brownies. Like, there are people. There's one lady who has like $35,400 and like some like $40,000 in debt, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's about to be trunked and sold. That part of the debt, right? She goes to Dr. Phil on national television and says, "Oh yeah, I'm legit committing fraud like on the daily basis." Like, I'm like, how dumb are you that you're gonna admit on national television that you're tax fraud? Why? And why is it people that steal money? Why is it they take pictures and holding $1,000 in their hand? Why?
I know.
It's like
Some of the
there's
people
another.
on that show are not the smartest.
I
Do you have
swear,
any more talking points?
I have a couple if you want. I mean, what was
almost done, so you can just do a few.
I mean, I don't care. What was the first what was the first like creepypasta you've ever read? Like the very first one.
That's hard. I do not remember.
I got one. Mine was Siren Head. It actually was Siren Head. It was don't. And Siren Head's not an SCP. Just so you know, it's not.
I know.
And SCPs, I'm not even joking. I thought they were like 5 minutes, and I was like, wait. No way. I was like, no. There's like, it's so weird. You know, get this people that can believe in Cthulhu and stuff like that.
Yeah, the SCP people are such nerds. It's really funny.
Oh my word, no. Well, actually, you know, if you look at, actually, might be
SCP
like
144. It's actually the SCP guy. He's the one that if you look at him, he they cut to you. It's super funny.
Mer Shy Guy, the one that is legit sits in the dark alone, doesn't talk to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
There's one that's like, it was so weird. There's one that's like a bottle of pills, but it cures any ailment within 2 hours. It's like, it was weird. And then you got, I can't think of any others, but what was generally the first time you thought you were gonna die? Like generally thought this is it.
Oh, I have many of those. You guys know I'm a pretty active person. So one time I was rock climbing with Jake. Actually, that probably was not the first time. Oh, actually, I was rock climbing with. We were in I think it was Red Rock, and we were at this campsite. There was this big flat rock, but they had like a ton of animals and stuff. Like it was definitely safe to climb. We probably should have been doing it with the ropes, but we weren't. So we were there, and we're let's see. But we were climbing up, and Nolan hit a rock on my head, and I fell down.
Oh no!
Like I'm not even joking. We're not talking it. Not the right time. 38-21. I think that's our first infraction.
Yeah. There's one more time. I don't know if I can say this without sparking controversy in my family, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We lived in Missouri, right? In patches. Sorry, it's hot. I mean, it's very hot in Missouri. So there's this little maze. Like, it was like a maze that had like tarp over it and stuff like that. It looked short. Okay, it's a hay maze. Bruh. Okay, so I go on that with my brother. Right? No, I'm not gonna actually do this because I don't want to spark controversy. I have another one though. There was
Wait, let me finish my story. So after he makes the rock fall on my head, I fall off, and luckily I did like the clutch thing that they always do in movies, where like grab the rock.
Yeah, they grab on by like your pinky.
Yeah, I felt so dope, but I also felt so scared at the same. I know. I probably wouldn't have died if I fell, but when I was little, you know, you amplify everything to like a giant size.
Falling off your bed as a kid, you feel like you're gonna die. Knock the wind out
actually,
yourself.
I have a story about somebody else that I thought was
knocking the wind out yourself is the scariest thing the first time we do
fun
it.
story. So you guys know I flip. So there's this trick called a flyway. It's where you like
I
swing
know what
off
that
a
is.
bar and then do a backflip. And whenever I
Let
was
me
little, I did my first flyway without knowing it. So
flyway.
flyway, that's what it's called. And so I'm swinging on the monkey bars, and I swing so hard, I dismount. I try to like grab the next one, but I just do flyway, land straight on my stomach,
Mm.
and then knock all the air out of me.
Bro,
I
that
was like trying to talk. I was like,
yeah. Bro, have you ever done that during football and your coach asks, you can't like speak at all? You're like, ugh. Like you
yeah, he's
can't
like,
like,
are you good? And you're like,
and you got like sign like with your fingers. Yeah, I'm like you have like the sign like you're deaf. And then there was another time. I don't remember how old I was. I was really young. Me and my dad were fixing our shed,
hmm,
and this bulldog. I mean, it's a big dog. It runs up right. It's growling, and it's like I don't know how much it weighs, but it's bigger than it's almost as big as me. And I legit thought it was gonna pounce on me and kill me.
hmm. He
It
has
was bad.
or canine phobia or whatever.
Yes, I do. That's legit what's called. Fight me.
Hi.
Yeah. I was walking back to the gym this so I'm walking back and I was okay. I wasn't talking to this person, but we were walking and there's a dog there and I say aloud, buy that thing. And she looks at me. She's like, oh, allergic. I'm like, no, for the dogs. She looks at me like I just murdered like a whole entire family of baby birds. I'm like, why? I don't like dogs.
I
My
know, it's
dad
kind of
thinks it's
weird. Kind of weird.
hilarious. My
Yeah,
dad thinks it's hilarious to joke about it. Oh, he thinks it's hilarious.
I know.
We were driving home one night, and there's a sign from a Starbucks that said,
You
"Calling your
cut
hand
out.
like."
You
Oh,
cut
so we
out.
were driving home from a Starbucks from a Bucky's. A Bucky's is legit like a Walmart mixed with a gas station. It's amazing. And we're driving home. There's a Starbucks sign that says the comfort of home right in the drink right in your hand. And I'm saying like so you can put tornado sirens inside of like you can put a tornado siren inside of a cup and put hot soupy air inside of a cup. Please do it. And then I was in I remember what part of Alabama it was, but there's Bucky's in Alabama, and I actually don't remember her name, but she's a high schooler, right? I mean, and we were in there, and I see her, right? She now, what was that? I forgot. But yeah, there's someone I know in my family. I'm not gonna mention her name. Let's call her Miss L. Never mind. I met her last year, 4th of July party. I'm the family. And remember, I'm 5'4", and I'm 14 years old, right? She's 11 and 6'8",
Yeah,
right?
there was this kid, it
A
was the exact
giant
opposite of this. She wasn't like a
Bucky.
giant, it was super short. So there was this
Oh
kid,
yeah.
he was 16, okay, and I was like 11 when I met him, and he
Mhm.
was 5 foot.
Ooh, I
Just,
feel that. I'm 5 foot. But
like,
anyway, back to my story. Oh, go ahead.
no, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Crap. So we're talking, and she looks at me. I go 14, and she's like, "Oh, I thought you were." I'm like, "Sorry, I'm not 80 feet tall. Like, sorry, I don't like him." We were saying that dude on Instagram who looks like a mosquito. Hold on,
What?
I'm saying. So hold on, hold on. There's a dude on Instagram who looks like a mosquito or a mosquito, wherever you're from.
Skeeter?
Yeah, Skeeter or whatever, or mosquito, whatever. I can't find it, but this dude's like 8 feet. He's like 7 feet tall, but he's like bone and skin. Like he has like no bone. He doesn't have like any
Oh,
muscle or whatever.
you remember this? What it was, that guy? I forgot his name. Uh, Joe Rogan. Remember what he said about video games?
No?
Do you
Did
know
I
who Joe
miss this?
Rogan is?
No.
You don't? He's
No.
like a very, it's a big podcast guy or something.
Who is Joe Rogan?
I
Uh,
thought you were asking me.
did a
I'm like,
place of birth, Newark, spout. No. Joseph James Rogan is an American comedy host, mixed arts, color comedian, and he. Okay, so he's a podcaster. Okay.
yeah, and he makes, he made this statement about video games. It was like something to the effect of, like, you could,
Is he the dude? Is he the dude that
waste your
said
life.
Doom? Is he the dude that? Is he the dude that said Doom shows you how to commit mass murder?
I'm not sure. I don't really follow
Okay,
his podcast at all.
I got story about that. So go ahead.
So he said something like, if, I kind of agree with it, but the way that he said it was so
Yeah,
bad.
like video games waste your life away, right? Like
No,
that.
no, he was like, so all these kids spend all their time in playing video games when they could be like, I
Okay.
don't know, doing Tai Chi or something, or they
I don't know
could
what
make
type.
like a studio and like they get 100 students to actually make money. But you could say the
Oh,
same thing about streaming, right? Like
yeah.
you start streaming, you get like
Like
a
this.
100 subscribers, I don't know, per month. That's actually super good, but
Yeah, in like 2 days, like something like a
no,
thousand
no, I'm not saying
subscribers.
video games is like a better source of income than like
Yeah,
a
I'm not saying
studio, but
no.
it's
It's
like
not.
you can say the same thing about other things also.
Like yeah. Oh, you like oh yeah. You like watching YouTubers who are pro football players. Well, won't you play? Won't you go to a pro football team and do it? Yeah. The argument is there that these kids didn't play video games, but it depends. Like we both play video
I
games, but
think
we
that like most kids are addicted to video games, and
yes, but
and
the
they play
term
video
addict
games. Wait, let me
the
speak.
term.
And the
Oh, sorry.
only thing that they can, and that's the only thing that they have. Like they don't have, I don't
Now,
know. Like in my case, flipping or like sports for most people,
yeah,
or like
we both do.
I don't know, like skiing, something like that. They don't have like an alternate thing to do.
Yeah, but
Like
like,
video games can be like one of your favorite things to do, and you can play them a lot or
which there's
whatever.
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's
But
what
if
you
it's
like.
like your only source of things to
Now,
do,
now the point can be made that video game addiction. The term addiction means like you depend on this thing and it makes you happy. Well, that could be the same for
that's
reading a book. You can be addicted to eating bricks. I'm not joking. But like like the term addiction in video games, like
it's broad.
it is broad. Like most people blame video games for obesity, which maybe is a factor. I don't know. But the same could be for mass tragedies. New Zealand tragedy, for example. Uh, that was blamed on video games right off the bat. And you know why? The dude in his memoirs wrote, "Oh yeah, I learned how to do this by playing Doom." Doom, remember, Doom is a game where you do a front flip, stab, and rip its eye out, and then proceed to shove your foot down its mouth. That's the same game that you're saying is teaching you how to do these terrible acts.
Mhm.
How? And like, oh, my school is so protective about the rule. It's not even funny. It's not. I mean, I can say this because I think it's overprotective. I think it is. I can say what I want about this school. I can say what I want, bro. And like this whole like yeah, video games can be a source of people become addicted, but it's so vague.
Yeah,
And
there's just like not. It's kind of just like mob mentality because of all the
yeah,
people who. So
it's like
like someone
oh
says,
this
"Oh,
kid.
video games cause violence," and then all the Karens or whatever are like, "Yeah, they do. Of course
Yeah,
they do," or something.
there's this woman who made a video and she's a because teaching kids. My
You
son.
just cut out so much there. Say it again.
So this religious mom, right? Her 7-year-old plays Fortnite. I don't know, and she made a video saying, "Oh, Fortnite is so bad. It's that the Bible is not true because my son comes to me every day and says, Mom, if you ask the Lord shall receive, and I want this skin so bad." That's not what the verse means. I'm
That's
not.
just Fortnite. That's game addiction right there.
Yeah,
Like,
I know, but like same can be said for streamers addicted to games. Not all of
mhm.
them are. Not all of them are. We're not. We're not. If we've sat and recorded a game for 7 hours before, we have. We're not addicted.
Mhm. It's it's too broad. Like video game addiction, like it's definitely possible. It's just if like when you're raising a kid, if you give them video games and nothing else, it's gonna be bad. But if you give them something else and not video
Yeah,
games, it's also gonna
yeah,
like it's not necessarily gonna be bad because you have to have like multiple things to do. You can't just have
yeah. But in this time, it does show that video games are not all bad
you cut out
because they
right
can't.
there.
Okay, so most Americans now are playing video games instead of like doing other stuff because everything is shut down.
Hmm.
Like that's
Oh,
not bad.
okay. So you're talking about Karens, right? So I found this.
Earlier, yes.
Yeah, I found this tweet or Jake sent it to me. I'll show it on the screen right now.
Okay,
But basically, here, wait, let me go to my photos really quick.
I don't care. You don't have to share it, but I don't care. Uh, there's so many Karens where I live.
Okay,
It's not
wait,
even
where
funny.
is it? Oh no, it's in the texts. Where is it? It's right. Hold up, let me say. Here it is. So, listen. This is what someone said. Men, if a woman accuses you of rape, even if you didn't do it, you shut up and accept the charges. Women have been systematically oppressed for years, and giving up some years of your freedom doesn't compare to the oppression that we've been through. Is that not the
Huh?
stupidest thing you've ever heard?
No, you cut that really bad. I'm sorry. What?
Okay, basically, she said that if you're accused of rape, you should just accept the consequences, even if you didn't even rape them.
Oh my! I actually am about to punch a hole in my wall. That's not even funny.
And at the bottom it says
That's
the ability to speak doesn't make you intelligent.
yes, that's so true. Like there are so many people that say you know, oh if you're a boyfriend that punches you, he loves you, huh? Now it's not that playful hitting you, that playful like you know that it's like full on like fighting, like it's like that. Now the term can be said, oh yeah, boys beat up on people a lot. That's different. That's way different.
Yeah.
Trust me. That's way different. Where you go into the locker room, you know, you get like socked in the chest like 80 times. That's different. And then there. Why is it if a woman punches you, like assaults you, do you hit back or do you take it? What's your choice?
In the back. If someone
That's
accuses
what.
me
That's
of
why
like
I say. That's
hurting
why I
women,
say.
then like
Cause like,
I can
cause
just
like,
say,
cause like, I've talked to people about this before, and like, let's say I walk down the street, and this woman accuses me of, I don't know, stealing or whatever, and I say, I mean, walking that store on the way you're talking about, walks up to me, punches me in my jaw, you know, punches me, makes one of my teeth fall out somehow. I hit her back. You assault me, I assault you. I don't care. And let's say I get put in jail for it, I'm fighting tooth and nail. I'm fighting tooth and nail to get out. And like, why is it that jail now is
is
like,
what?
oh, jail. Like jail is such a joke and the N word now. Why?
You're cutting out so bad.
Why is it the N word? Why is it that the N word is such a joke? Fine, but like 5 years ago it wasn't. I'm just saying I don't like it. Then you got these people that say Grand Theft Auto is demeaning to women.
It's like
Well, it's like okay, I get some parts, but like how?
yeah, it
Like
doesn't really make sense.
people
There's a lot of people in this world. They kind of just like they don't
go
actually
with whatever
believe
Facebook says.
what they're saying.
Yeah.
They just say it because I don't know
Now, now
something's
we've all
trying to be
said
cool or something.
we've all done stupid stuff, but like it's like Facebook now is
Facebook is just a caring swamp. That's literally it.
got Mark Zuckerberg just spying on you through, which I don't have Facebook. I don't want
I
to
don't have any
wake
social
up.
media besides
I don't
YouTube,
either.
if you even count that as social media.
I don't. I really don't.
Yeah. Let's talk
Feels like
about that. Do you think YouTube is social media? For what reasons?
I don't think it is because like, well, but it could be the same or addictive or is more addictive than heroin. It's like saying video games are more addictive than drugs. That's not true.
Now, did you know that there's something to study people who are addicted to video games
Uh huh.
versus people who are addicted to social media? People who are addicted to video games, or people who are addicted to social media have higher rates of depression.
Huh. Well, I can see that.
Because on
Go
social
go
media, all you think about is like, oh, this person's so much better than
is
I am.
prettier than me or handsome than me, whatever
Yeah.
gender. Okay, like they're better than me. Okay, I can kind of see that, but it is natural to think, oh, this person is better than me because it's just natural human behavior. Like let's say,
But then they get depression because of it.
but like let's say someone shows me a picture. I don't know the prettiest or handsomest person in the world or whatever. I'll say, yeah, they're prettier or handsomer than me. Yeah, they are because
And
that's a
then you
fact.
just kind of forget about it. Like,
Yeah, but like it gets to the point where all you think is, yeah, I'm better, get me, and all this like, it's like, I get that you can get depression from all this stuff, but it's like it's so often just made.
mhm.
It's almost always often made up. I guarantee it. Now I might get hate for this. I don't care. I think most always is made up just to get attention.
What are you
Like
saying? You cut out again.
we've all done some attention. Don't lie. Don't say, oh,
You
I've
cut
never done
out. What
stuff.
did you say at the first part?
that like depression is usually just to get attention.
Yeah, that is. We already
It
talked
is
about
true.
this.
It is. And then you got why is it that I don't want to get into that topic, but like why is it pink now? Like the color pink, why is that considered a gay color? But like 10 years ago, it wasn't.
Times change. I don't know.
I don't know. I hate that. Is it June Pride Month? Is it July?
I don't keep track of this. I'm not.
I don't remember what it is, but like, why is it that Black History Month is the shortest month?
Well, why isn't there a White History Month? You could make that argument.
Well, you can't. Yeah, but yeah, but why isn't there a Russia History Month? Why isn't there a Latino History Month? Why isn't there like?
I know it's stupid because if you only do it for Black people, you have to include everyone else. Right?
Yeah, I know, but also the argument can be made that Black people deserve more than white people, which kind of they actually do deserve it a little bit. I think.
What? What? You
I
cut
think.
out.
Do you think that everyone deserves their own history month, or you think just Black people deserve it? Because I don't. I think only Black people deserve it.
I think no
Because like,
one deserves a History Month.
yeah, but like we've all had every race has their time to shine in history. Russia, their time was World War One to World War Two. Germany, 1 and 2. China, that's all. That's almost half of the beginning of the world. Uh, like those continents, like Israel, very beginning of the world. America,
It's like it's kind of like it's tough. Like
but like Africa never really had its time to shine. Like
so,
conquered by
giving
conquered
them a
by
month
Germany.
dedicated to them is gonna help.
Kind of, yeah, because like they were conquered by Germany in World War Two. They were sold us. They were sold in almost every time period except for like 1970s, 80s, 60s maybe. Because like they've always been the bottom of the bottom, but everyone else has been above them.
So that means we
I
should
think
like, without giving them anything else, just
yeah, just give them like maybe 1 month. Show all the amazing
I don't
African
have a
Americans that
problem with Black History Month. I just
I don't
think
either.
that some people,
Take it way too far.
yeah, it's like
Way, it's like the looting. Oh, I'm
okay,
sold as nine
listen to
90
this.
inch.
So it's almost like because you're white and you're a male, you're
Yeah.
instantly racist. That's what some
Oh,
people like.
I feel this so much because like
Yeah,
we've
because
we've
some
we've
because it's gotten to the point where it's almost like reverse racism. Like if you're
yeah.
white and you're racist, people call you racist. So that makes the people calling you
Well,
racist
why
racist.
is it always white males? Why is it not the opposite? Like, okay, see, there's so many people that there's so many people that say, oh yeah, every white person's racist. I don't think I've ever met like a really racist person. Like we've all made that one friend that jokes about it a little bit.
Hmm.
Like there's not. I've never met one person generally or two like that bad.
Yeah, like they think that all white people are racist, but I don't think I've ever met a white person that like legitimately hates black people.
Yeah, there's a lot of them down where I live. A lot,
Oh yeah, but you live in the South, so they have a
but that's
history of
different.
that.
Bro, Juneteenth is legit. No, I don't like Juneteenth. Get shut down, guys. Uh, what else is there? I mean, we called the before this we called the Russia.
We call
Uh,
what?
we called the drugstore in Russia. I know
We
that.
did? You did?
I did, yeah. You
I
remember
don't
that?
remember that. I don't.
I called this Russia uh drugstore in the pod, so I just spammed every number on my keyboard until I got through. We called a vegan restaurant. Now I should.
I don't care. We
I
can say our opinions in podcasts. That's basically
don't
what
care.
they're for.
But we called a vegan restaurant, and I said, you guys, I'm gonna call that restaurant live on. Um, I'm gonna. Crap. But we called this restaurant, and I got this lady, and I said, "Did you sell water?" And she says, "Yeah." I said, "Well, water has millions of organisms in it."
That's another thing.
I'm
Like veganism,
I'm gonna call the restaurant, but keep going.
like it's
I'm
very
gonna call it.
subjective.
Do
Like
I have my noise?
the
Okay.
actual definition.
Yeah.
It's like very relative to what people actually think.
Here we go. Here's the restaurant. Calling it live. Here we go.
Here, put it closer to your mic.
Okay, this is close. This is probably as loud as I can get it. Let's see if I can get the same thing. She was an Asian Muslim.
Hello, Jessica.
Hi, do you guys serve like water, like not bottled, just like in glass?
Excuse me?
Do you serve water? Like,
Water? You
yeah,
want a bottle of water?
yeah, just water. But water isn't vegan because it has millions of microorganisms in it that water has. So I don't think it's really that vegan.
Water is not vegan?
No,
Okay.
yeah. Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
That was a great idea.
I'm gonna call Wrinkles the clown. Hold on. This is good. Let's do this. Let's do this as like the last. Do you want to?
What? Yeah,
you want to
call
do
this
this,
and
like-
then we'll end the podcast. We're at an hour. We're at an hour
Yeah.
right now. Alright,
Wrinkles the clown. Obviously, I'm doing this from a private number. Do not do this from your regular number. I'm star 76, so they cannot track me.
It's six.
So
It starts
So-
67.
yeah, whatever. Wrinkles the clown. No, I put crowns. No. Okay. I thought I posted it. Did I post it in chat? Hold on. Was it? It was 4. Okay, I can't read this number out loud because that's harassment. I'm typing this in my search bar so I can keep track of it. We were trying to call. What was it? We were trying to call like a German restaurant earlier, but we couldn't get through. I did. So yeah, this is supposedly. I don't know. Dude, I don't know. Like a creepy dude. I'm gonna leave a voice message. Me just saying dumb crap. I don't know. I've already left a voice message like 5 times today. I don't think he ever picks up. Like I don't think it's. Obviously, do not listen if you have nightmares. Warning. I have to say that. If he picks up.
You've reached Wrinkles the Clown. I'm not here to take your call. Leave me a message, I'll call you back.
What's that supposed to be?
Well, yeah. Obviously, that number hasn't been active for more than 20 years, apparently. You want to do your outro?
Oh yeah, alright.
I'll mute.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And also play the little narration that. Dang it, what time is it? I was 1:03:04. 1:03:04. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna do the little narration that Kanza did. I'll play that right now. And then I'll put outro, setting stuff, promotion, everything like that. Make sure to like and subscribe. I dedicate the PC to view all my videos, and then I'll see you in the next one. Peace. So somehow the audio file got corrupted. I don't know how, but he sent it to me from his phone, and I have it on my iPad, and I tried to get it to my computer, and it just got corrupted instantly. It sounds like really weird. So I'll just re-record it. We'll put it in the next one, and then Siren Head will be the next podcast 2 weeks from now. So sorry guys that we couldn't put that in, but you'll be able to see it in the next one, so don't worry. Have you ever been laying in bed and thought, what does vertical hairline's right middle toe look like? Well, now you can know. With a simple touch of a button, you can help reveal vertical hairline's right middle toe. The one condition is that you have to get his channel to 70 subscribers. So get your friends, family, grandparents, weird old uncles, and everyone you know to subscribe to Vertical Hairline. Thank you.